Hello students, today we are going to discuss the topic preposition, and in class 5th it will be of chapter number 25 and in class 6 it is of chapter number 15. Now let us know the meaning of preposition. What is a preposition? A preposition is a word used to relate a noun or a pronoun with another word in a sentence. So it shows the relation between the two words of a sentence. Here we have some examples like the man is beside the boy, Amit is in front of his car, the cat is under the table. So all these three examples shows the relation between the two words in a sentence. Like here the man and the boy, the relation shows that shows the word with the preposition beside, and in the second sentence the relation shows the with the Amit and his car, that is the word preposition we have used in front of, and in the third example we have the relation of the between the cat and the table, shows the word with the under. So as we discuss with these examples, we can say it shows the relation between the noun or a pronoun along with the another word in a sentence. Now the preposition rules us first and foremost that a preposition must have an object. A preposition is not a preposition unless it has unless it has an object. See here the example. He is in the kitchen. He is in the kitchen. And the preposition word we have is the in, and to support or to support this word preposition word in, we have the object the kitchen. And in the second example, there was a car before me. Here also the preposition word has an object, that is me. So as the preposition rule, we should say that a preposition must have an object. Now the second rule says that it should be used before. As the name says, preposition. Pre means before and position means shows a place. So it comes before something. Generally, but not always. This is used most of the time, but there are cases also that we use the preposition at the end. The example is here, the boy is behind the bush. Here the noun we have the bush, and before the noun we have used the preposition behind. And in the second example we have the boy is under the table. So here also the table is our noun, so we have used the preposition before the noun. So as per the second rule, that the preposition in most of the cases that we use before the noun. And as we said, in some cases we use the preposition at the end, like here, what are you looking at? Here the preposition word we have used at the end. This preposition word we have used to support the action looking. Now, what the preposition indicates? The preposition indicates the preposition of place, preposition of time, and preposition of direction. Now what is a preposition of place? It shows where someone or something is, and in preposition of time it shows when an event happens or happened. And the preposition of direction shows in which someone or something comes or goes. Now we go with the preposition of time. There are some words like in, at, on, till, by, to, for, since, etc. are the preposition words of time. Now let's know where to use at and what is the meaning word at. The meaning of the word at means to show the point of a time. Here the example is the bell rang at 2 o'clock. So here we have a point of time, like exact time it shows that 2 o'clock. So therefore, to show the point of time, we need to use the preposition word at. And in, where to use the word in? It is used for a period of time in which something happens. So here the example we have the function took place in the evening. So the function is taking place in the evening, but exact time is not mentioned. And another word for the preposition of time is on. It is used with a particular dates or a day. Here the example, he reached on Sunday. So to show the particular day we have used the preposition word on. And in some dates like the 25th is, Christmas falls on 25th December. To show the date also we use the preposition word on. Now let us know the difference between the in time and on time. We come across with this word in time and on time. The difference is that on time means punctually. It's at time we should reach, and in time means before the time appointed. There are some examples like here, she got the cinema on time. Here meaning is that she came for the cinema before the just began. Okay, and she got to the cinema in time to have a talk with her friends. Here we have the word in, and it is used to show that she has reached before the cinema and she wanted to talk with her friends. So therefore she has reached before time. So this is the difference between in time and on time. Now we go with another word of preposition of time, that is by. By has a meaning not later than. See, look at the example here. Bring your book to the office by 10 o'clock. Here shows not later than that. So not later than the 10 o'clock we should bring the book. And the second next word is of preposition of time is that till. Till means up to a certain period. It shows a certain period. The example shows she has not reached till 12 o'clock. That means the exact 12 o'clock. Before that, till before she has not reached. To show a certain period, up to a certain period, we use the word preposition word till. And the word since, it is used for a point of time, means the starting point of the activity. The example is here, we have been living in this town since 2000. So it is, we don't know whether it is in the first month or second month or any month, but it is told that 2000 we have started, a point of time. We are telling the year we have started, 2000 we have started. And the word for used for a period of time. Now here the example shows that he lived in this town for 8 years. Here also we are showing that the period of time of that 8 years. Here also it is not mentioned whether it is in proper full 8 years or before full 8 years or in between also. Now we have the preposition of place. Here also we have some words like in, at, on, upon, through, beside, besides, etc. All this shows the preposition of place. Now as we have discussed the word in time, here we have in preposition of place also we have the word in, and it is used within an area, big cities, states or countries, like in a bag, in the room or in Kolkata. And at we use to show the small towns, villages and not enclosed area. At the station, at the end of the road, at Dhyanpur, etc. Okay. Now let us go with the examples. He lives at Mirapur in Maharashtra. Here Mirapur is a small town, so therefore we have used the preposition at, and Maharashtra is a state, so therefore we have used the preposition word in. I met him at the end of the road, as we have told, at we use for the not enclosed area, so therefore we use the word at. And in we use for the closed or within an area, closed area. That is, we have the example here. Anu's book is in your bag. Now we are going to see the difference between the on and upon. The example is here. Your books are on the desk. Means it shows the on shows the at rest. That means the book is resting. There is no movement of this book. Now the cat sprang upon the table. Now what is the meaning of sprang? It means moving here and there. So when we want to show that an object is moving, therefore we use the word upon. So the book, your books are on the desk means it is motionless, and when you use the word upon, it shows that it is in motion, it is in movement. And the word, we see the example, the difference of in and into. Here, she was in the room. That means she is at rest. Means there is no movement of this one, of the person. He came into the room. That means there is a movement. The person is moving. So to shows the difference in and into shows that in is used to show the when it is the object or the person, the noun is pronoun is in rest. We use the word, preposition word in, and to show the moment time we use the word preposition word into. Now let's know the difference between beside and besides. Now beside means at the side of something. Here the example is Jojo is beside that, and the besides means in addition to. The beside means, as we said, it is the side of something or side of, and the besides means in addition to. Jojo has many friends besides that. Means other than the Jojo, he has other than the that, Jojo has many other friends also. So the difference is that beside means at the side, and at the side of, and besides means in addition to. Now we have the preposition of reason and possession. Now, what is the reason? Means we have to tell what is the cause for that, or what is the reason of it. The example is, I took medicine for cough. Here, why did I take the medicine? For the reason is that because of the cough. So, in order to show the reason, we use the word for. And another example is that the patient was shivering with fever. Here also the reason shows that because of the fever, the person is shivering. Now, as we said, the preposition of possession means which belongs to someone or something. Here the example is the girl with the blue eyes is my niece. Now, what is the possession of that girl? Is blue eyes. Shows the possession of the girl is blue eyes. So the girl with the blue eyes is my niece. And the reason also, the sick man died of cancer. The reason is that because of the cancer made him, because of the cancer he died. And another possession, the example for the possession is that he is friend of mine. Here shows the possession that he is friend of mine. So therefore these are the things we have to discuss in this chapter. You need to watch this video and do the exercise, and during your holidays you need to go through all the videos and practice the English grammar. Thank you.